She's at a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Fina love? Sisters Fina D coming to you all from Vina Team News.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
A more Lifetime movie comes out in a few days, and she's been promoting. If you missed the video I did, Kenya was on the carpet, at the premiere. So I've also linked that video in the description below. Kenny was there, Akila was there, and the rest of her girls were all there to support Kenya last night. So once again, if you missed that video, the link is in the description below. Her promo tour continuing on V103. So let's get into what Kenya Moore had to say about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and also her current custody issues.
The Real Housewives of Atlanta, we have to know.
A lot of talk out there.
It's a lot of talk. Yes. They're getting closer to making an announcement on who's going to be staying and who's going to be going.
That's not what I asked you.
I can't. Well, I have to let them say.
All right, watch this.
Yeah,
Do you look forward to returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta?
You know what? If it's in my future to return, I do look forward
This
to
woman has
it.
media training.
Yeah,
she really does.
Former Miss USA. What do you expect?
I love it.
That's the first thing that we get trained on. It's media training.
Kenya, I did hear rumors that they pretty much axed the entire cast for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. How true is that?
Oh, that's not true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some
not
people
true.
are coming back. Some people are.
That might be a true statement.
So you are coming back. So we'll see Kenya on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Can we say that?
That might be a true statement.
Well, I'm
Ticker's rolling his eyes. He's like looking up in the air. He's throwing his hands up. He's
I
like,
thought
I'm
we
done.
was friends. You're supposed to keep it 100 with your boy.
Well, yeah, that's through text messages, but not like for the world.
Opens phone.
I also heard that Nene may be returning. Do you look forward to Nene returning if that would be a possibility for the Real Housewives of
That
Atlanta?
door is closed.
You think it's
I
closed?
mean, when you sue your employer, what do you expect to happen? It's like, listen.
That's the thing.
I mean, I don't understand why people think that's a possibility. I don't hate on the idea of it because I've been very vocal about the fact that I think she was great for the show. But in reality, how do you recover from suing your bosses? In the network and saying all the things that she said. I mean, I just don't know how you didn't just burn a bridge, you blew it up.
Some people would like to see Nene back, but
yeah,
me
but
too.
no,
Myself included.
Okay.
But I'll quote our boss in the words of Andy Cohen. She told me to keep her name out of my mouth, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So that's your answer.
Okay.
If you coming back, I better know before everybody else know. That's all I'm gonna say about that right there.
With a date with a man, with a love interest.
Oh, if I come back, will there be? Well, I hope so.
Okay.
They could also go on my Instagram. It's Date Kenya, one of my Instagram.
You are lying.
No, I'm not lying.
That's what?
Date Kenya.
What is that about?
IG. I made it up like a year ago, and I haven't really checked it, but it's Date Kenya.
It's popping, I'm sure.
Girl, I want to see what
Nobody knows about it. I never talked about it, so now they know.
Okay, so all the age appropriate.
It's private, so nobody else will see who else is on there.
Watch out now.
Instagram Date Kenya. Wow, I'm so happy and proud of this movie for so many reasons. Number one, it's a story that needs to be told. This is a true life story about a young lady that was abducted off the streets of Philadelphia. And she basically fought her way to be found within the first 72 hours by leaving hints and stuff behind. And I play her mother.
Hey,
yes.
Mom.
I love it.
Now was she 12? I was like 30. Because I am way too young to be playing her mother. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, I play her mom. And if you probably saw it, all the headlines about the movie, about the story. But I think what makes me most proud of this story is the fact that we're bringing awareness regarding the disparity in the news coverage for missing minority victims. So we see all the, the milk bottles, the cartons and all that with all the non, Black and people of color. And no one talks about it on the news. You don't see every day. You don't hear the Amber Alerts about missing Black women or minorities.
Are we formally divorced? Where are we?
We have agreed on terms.
Okay.
The judge has not signed the decree yet, but yes, we are literally minutes or days away.
Really?
Yes. Every morning I check in my email like, did he sign it? Did he sign it? Did he sign it? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
So how's the
3 years in the
co-parenting
making.
thing? 3 years? Wow. How's co-parenting with you guys going through the divorce?
That's a tough question. There isn't really any co-parenting because there really hasn't been any visitation. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. So no visitation in the 3 years, or you just saying recently?
No, just not zero, but very few.
Well, on purpose or?
It's up to Brooklyn's dad to make an effort to see her, and it just hasn't happened a lot in the last 3 years. So
wow.
Yeah.
So you're doing this kind of by yourself?
Yeah, I'm a single mom.
Kenya, you are doing an amazing job as a mother, a single mother. I am praying and hoping for the sake of Brooklyn, okay? Praying and hoping that for the sake of Brooklyn, her father will be more present in her life. But with or without him, Kenya, you are doing an amazing job, and I'm hoping for the sake of Brooklyn, like I said, Mark Daly will step up his visitation and come see his child often, okay? And as far as the Nene Leaks segment, Kenya was one of the few people that warned her and told her that Bravo was phasing her out. And instead of her listening to her Black sis, okay? Happy Black History Month, by the way. Nene went on Twitter and basically called Kenya out, asked Andy Cohen this question right here. And when Andy, of course, is going to deny it publicly, she thanked the white man over the Black woman because proving that the Black woman was a liar was more important to her than falling back and saying, you know what? Kenya might be right. Just for everything Kenya to say, exactly. She was right. Next thing you know, Nene doing videos using the exact words that Kenya used. Bravo is phasing me out. Okay, let's start there. Then it was, I negotiated my contract, my episodes. I've been paid every dime to now, oh, Bravo is not paying me. Doing everything to prove that a Black woman was a liar while she told Andy Cohen thank you. Even after all of that, I'm not saying Kenya Moore is a saint, but even after all of that and all of the disgusting things she did to Kenya Moore on that show, Kenya is still saying in every interview, sure, bring her back. She's good for the show. She's an OG and all of that. But realistically, you don't get to sit around and tweet all of these things on the screen and think, you get to come back and also sue the network, okay? Kenya said in the words of, our boss, Andy Cohen, she's referring to that night when Nene was tweeting all of this, they gonna leave my name out of these shows, send me your best discrimination attorneys, and then she went ahead and posted her email. It's war because Wendy Williams was on there. Andy asked her for her opinion on Nene Leaks' family possibly having a spin-off. Wasn't happy with her friend response. Instead of her texting or calling her friend and saying, friend, you disappointed me, you're supposed to have my back. She was back on Twitter. She's on that word right there. So they should stop using her to talk. They both need my help with their poor ratings. And she went on and on and on. So Andy Cohen said, okay, well, I won't talk about you anymore. I won't talk about you. I won't flash a picture of you. I won't mention you. I will give you exactly what you want. And that's what Kenya is talking about. So when he was asked about her, he said, I'm going to, grant Nene her wishes and not mention her. Now, I'm not saying that because of all of this, Bravo did not do Nene wrong and all of that. This is not a deep dive. So if you're new here, go to the RHOA playlist to see all of the videos I've done on Nene versus Bravo. More receipts and proof are in those videos. I was just giving those people who were confused about Kenya's statement that there's more to it, and just showing you, receipts and where Kenya was coming from. But even after all of that, Kenya had been saying every interview, sure, bring her back. But it will be very interesting for that to happen when you are a liability, and the minute you don't get your way, now let me go ahead and sue. But if you watch those videos, you will see under no circumstances am I taking Bravo's side. I'm just saying the way how Nene went about it is interesting. So I agree with Kenya. Anyways, congratulations again to Kenya. I will do another reminder post, and probably not a video, but a reminder post on the community tab and on social media on the day of the movie to remind you all, because we still have a few more days to go. Once again, I'm wishing all of you well and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.